Yes.
Yeah, we in here.
What's good? This is another episode of the Heavyweight Podcast, episode 13 to be exact. I am with three men. I am Stutter McFly. I'm with three men here, and they're going to go ahead and say their names.
I'm Kevin Wendell.
Just Mo.
Keith, the technician.
Oh, man.
Choke that away.
I'm tired.
Here you go,
Yeah.
Keith. Here you go, Keith.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I feel it. So, first things first, we're going to get into sports. The Lakers signed Fizdale as an assistant coach officially. How do you men feel about this?
I think first I want to say happy birthday to Stutter.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Start
Happy
off right.
birthday. I guess
Happy
when
birthday.
this comes
Happy
out,
birthday.
you'll be at 36. You'll be 36 when this comes out. You're about it.
26.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
36.
I was
You
like,
look young.
your back ain't saying 26.
You look younger.
Yeah.
I would just say I think it's a good look. I like Fitz. I like when he was in Memphis. I think it's a great defensive coach ad. I think at the end of the day, it's going to always come down to defense. So I look forward to that. I look forward to Fitz.
Yeah. He worked with LeBron before, so
Yeah.
he know what the game is.
Yeah.
I think that'll be good too. He already got him 2 rings, right?
Yeah.
I think
Good replacement for Kid. Sorry.
any defensive coordination is very well needed, especially with the personnel we have. With White and DJ, that's going to be a good look. And when you have the caliber of a Carmelo who doesn't really known for playing defense, it's good to have a coordinator in there that's going to be able to make things work around players that aren't necessarily strong on defense.
Okay.
Hey, he might not have been strong. This is gonna be one of them revamps. Defensive player of the year, first team, second team. Watch. Melo.
You put money on that?
$13. I'll put $13 for the episode. 13.
Did he say
13. No, I ain't got money.
But did he say I get buckets and Melo is gonna be defensive player of the year?
Maybe not that far. But
He said it.
I said, or first team, second team. I said, or first team, second team. That's still a lot for Melo. That's still a lot.
I might concede, $6 million a year, but I'm not defensive player now.
Not of the year is extreme. If I'm putting 13 up, I got $13 I'll put on.
I don't think Melo gets defensive player of the month, of the week, of the game.
Is it all defense, like all NBA defense or whatever?
I don't think he. What he all NBA 15 defense?
Watch.
I don't think he makes 15.
No, second team.
I'm sorry, Mark, but I know that's your boy.
You got the 13. Put it up or not. Put it up or not.
All right, I'll put it up.
King of Matador defense.
Hey, watch. He's gonna have him on the thing. Even if it's LeBron politics, where he just called someone. Hey, get this nigga.
Man. My boy Melo, man, he got all the gold medals. He need that defensive player. He need it. We're trying
This
to
nigga's trying to embarrass me. This nigga's trying to embarrass me.
He got 3 steals this year.
Yeah, I know that's far fetched, man. But I think Fitz is a good look, man.
All right.
Most definitely.
You're on the island by yourself.
Hey, I put up 13. Nobody want to go.
That's not even a confident.
No, I got the 13. I'll hold you to it.
13. Hell yeah, let's do it.
That's not even a confident bet, though. You made it like.
I don't bet anything that's big bets. Never.
I'm not taking
Even
that
if I know they're
guaranteed
gonna
money.
win.
I'm not running for that money. That's
All right,
shit.
so we got on
The dice
episode
gonna do
13.
what the dice
We
gonna
got our
do.
first
Oh,
bet
yeah.
between the two. We got our first bet, $13. You guys heard it here first, so 13. On Melo being on all defensive.
Yeah, there we go.
First team or second team, either team. If you
Do
make
not
any
put-
team other than the current team he's on,
Right? Of
Yeah,
defense. He's
my call is Matador defense team,
Yup.
which is a special category for him because he can play defense.
For him, just like rhythmic rap or melodic rap in the Grammys now.
All I'm saying is I'm gonna take my $13 and give me something nice to eat. Give me a nice juicy burger or something.
So next October,
Moving
I'm
on.
gonna come on here and be like,
Hey yo.
Vander Holyfield.
Oh my god.
As soon as we got done with the last podcast in the group text, we saw him through the ropes. So you guys called him about him getting possibly killed in this match. And then you see the end result. Shit. Y'all thought about doing some sort of psychic work? Because he got knocked through the ropes. He almost died.
Man,
I wish the pie would have lasted a little longer last week.
Yeah, we would have watched the whole thing live.
We could have reacted live to that shit. It's quick as
It was instant, yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Less than 2 minutes.
It's over.
Hey man, he got a check. So as if you know,
Do you know how much he got?
I don't know how much he got, but shit, I bet it's more than he got for that barbecue sauce.
$500,000.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Barbecue sauce.
He made $500,000. I'm like, you put your life on the line for $500,000, Holyfield.
But it only took 2 minutes. It only took 2 minutes.
Took 13 more years off his life. Shit.
Right.
He won't be able to enjoy it. That's fucked up.
So he probably he probably going to debt bill collector. Shit, we don't know what his life like.
This is true.
I
I mean, you said he couldn't sell barbecue sauce. I mean, he might be struggling.
I hope it's better than shit. I don't know what to say. I just hope. I hope, Evander, if you're listening, I doubt you are. Nothing but good luck.
Saying anyway.
Good luck.
Nigga. Sorry, that was rude.
All right, he's gonna show up to the podcast next week.
Hold on.
What's he gonna do? Beat us up? I shouldn't disrespect Holyfield like that, but that's fucked. He shouldn't have been in that
In
shit.
2 weeks, Kevin has said the man can't fuck, and now he can't hear either.
2 weeks straight.
At this point, he should get an SSI check.
He should. Why are you out here boxing? What the fuck?
Okay. Moving on. John Wall will not play with the Houston Rockets this year. In fact, him and the Houston Rockets have come together to an agreement to make sure that gets to his most worth for whatever team they decide to trade him with, and they're working in conjunction together, which is different from what we've seen in past years with teams, that they're actually working with them to get the most they can for them together. Because with most things in the past of sports, usually the teams kind of shady and shiesty in how they do their movements. This is like one of the rare times I've heard of a team actually working with the player to get the best situation for both parties. How do you guys feel about that?
I think that's almost like the without having to do it contractually with the how players like these are the destinations I would go to. Like this is a lot more. Hey, we're gonna work together because they need something because they're in the dumps, and why not get the best value for them? Like do right by them, you get the other players on board too. So I think it's a good look for Houston on that, and hope it works out for John Wall.
My take is Houston is they're in full rebuild mode. I don't think they intend to compete or be a contender at all. So I think they're looking for draft picks, and I think whatever package can be dealt to whatever team, because that we'll work together. That's all fine and dandy. But if if some unfavorable team like Utah or not Utah, I'm thinking like I don't know shit. Like the
I was going to say the Houston Rockets.
Right. Let's say. I mean, I don't think the Thunder have any picks. Let's say if the Thunder came to the table with a good package, even if he doesn't want to go there, that's where he's going. Because I don't think he has a no trade clause in his contract. So I don't really think it's up to him. I think it's nice of the organization because they realize, hey, yeah, you're dealt here. This wasn't your choice. And to be honest, nowadays in basketball, especially, you want players that want to be there, or it's just not going to work.
With that being said, I think it's different because I've seen in many years where the players, even when they say these are my desired teams, the team says we're gonna dish you out to wherever it works for us financially wise or in our benefit anyway. I mean, there's rare occasions where they just kind of they oblige them, but for the most part, a lot of times the teams just you're gonna go to where what fits us. As opposed
None of it's in the contract. Some people have it in their contract. That's what I'm saying. They're not going anywhere if it's these fucking things. Like, I'm not going to this team. I'm not going to this team. Like, their teams have to be a contender. Like, they have some players that have that in, like, I guess it's not specific teams, but it's like, you're not sending me any fucking where. They can be like, nope.
Some players have no trade clauses and they dictate where they go, but I don't think.
But I get what you're saying, though.
John Wall wasn't in that situation. He probably most likely felt that he would be in Washington his entire career. Because I mean, I feel like any all-star caliber player would want that protection. Kind of weird he didn't have it. You know?
Yeah, who's his agent? Shit.
Fire.
But like you guys said, I give shout outs to Houston Rockets because a lot of times that's not usually the look.
Not
to
at
say
all.
let's try to work on the same page to get the best for both parties.
What do you think is the best landing spot for him, Sutter?
Clippers.
I'm
He
gonna stick by
he helps them out because they don't have Kawhi for majority of the season. He helps them out until Kawhi gets back.
Nobody can help Paul.
And their GM has the money to be able to back it up. I feel like that's one of his.
Yeah, it's LA.
Yeah, good market to be in.
Me personally, I want to see him go to Dallas.
Really?
Yes.
Because the thing is, if they get him in Dallas, they're gonna have to get rid of Porzingis to get him.
That's fine.
Mr. Injury?
Yeah, Mr. Injury. But now your team is based on pretty much your guards, not any kind of inside presence.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a big man there they can get for him to protect.
There ain't the Lakers, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Gasol's out there.
Yeah, come on, man, don't do that. You mean Paul? Paul's coming back? Because if it's Mark, he might as well hang out with Holyfield.
I think Mark can make some moves and make it work, and I feel like, in order for Luka to have some longevity in his career, I think they should go the opposite route they did with Dirk. They shouldn't wait till Dirk, like they did with Dirk. They waited till later in his career to actually give him substantial help. So I think you need to get some people now that can help him, so he doesn't be so ball dominant. Take some plays off, get some rest, because I mean that man played the whole game a lot last year. I don't know the numbers in particular, but I know he played a lot of minutes, especially in the playoffs. He was dead tired in the playoffs. You can see it on his face. He's gonna need help. He's not gonna be able to do it by himself.
Talking about Luka?
Yeah.
Luka. To me, he's the new white chocolate.
He scored better than Jason though.
He's got soul. Like you see it.
He's a better scorer.
That's a smooth dude right there.
Hey, I'm not gonna give him the chocolate though. He's definitely like super European. I feel like he's in his car.
Okay, they call him the Swiss chocolate. Swiss chocolate.
Swiss chocolate or German chocolate or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Smoke machines and lights.
So, continuing on, McGregor's match. Your thoughts on this McGregor match?
Match?
That wasn't a match. He tried to fight MGK.
He tried to slap the shit out of him, didn't he?
I actually wish he would have got to him. MGK always talking all that shit like he could just fight. He's the fighting white boy, and then like, oh, you saw McGregor and bitched up quick, like, ooh, security.
If I'm being completely honest, when I saw that, I was really hoping M came out the next night with like 8 bars. I was like, look at this new material here. Let's get him.
I keep saying this. You know, Eminem's a bad dude. When you've seen a man claim that he wasn't fazed by Eminem do a lot of
other shit
that would make you think that he is trying to stay far left.
Stop rapping. He's not rapping.
Stop rapping. He did rock. He did punk or something.
The nigga went full Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, and then he almost got his
Yeah.
If in 3 years he has a home renovation show, I wouldn't be surprised. He went full Vanilla Ice.
We need to mark this. MGK show.
I'm sure it's in the
New
works.
hoes with MGK. I mean, come on, man. He had a dress on.
Yeah.
Do rock music.
Well,
come on.
If he started out in rock music, that would make sense. But You know what? That's why he popped that champagne though, because he knew what was about to happen. He's like, I didn't want to go to rap anyway. I just wanted to be famous. And now he is.
Famous for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I mean, Megan Fox, I guess, is not too bad.
Those stubby ass thumbs.
Damn.
Who, Megan Fox?
Yeah. Weird
that's fine.
fucking thumbs.
Nigga, those just thumbs. Come on, man.
Freaks me out.
Okay.
Imagine her wiping a tear away for you.
Oh shit.
No, I'm not. Bitch, get your thumbs off of me.
So like that, you just looking
That's all
down
you
at her
tell
thumb.
I'm not imagining that.
Damn.
Fuck am
So
I
now
crying
Megan
for?
Fox is gonna show up next week.
You give her little thumb covers.
Hey.
Make sure.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll get her the little Monopoly thimbles.
Wow.
What if she hit you with the black mom?
Why is she doing this? Like, I don't understand this. See, you crying like, no, nigga, I'm not crying with Megan Fox.
On a serious note, us here at the Hot Heavyweight Podcast do not make fun of people with short thumbs. Just making fun.
Oh, that's too late, nigga. We gone.
Right.
We went full-fledged. I said
All
we're
right.
gonna get
It's all
her
love.
symbols
It's all
from
love.
Monopoly first.
It's,
It's all love.
all right, moving on. Fat Joe versus Ja Rule.
Lean back.
Anybody watch it?
No.
I don't know. Did he play that 15 times? Lean back?
Probably did. I know they both play like 4 songs each with Ashanti in it. I was like, is this
Yeah.
Ashanti battle? Are we proving that she's better than you? What are we doing?
Yeah.
You watch
Yeah.
it? You watch it, Keith?
Nah.
All I seen was a
Like
highlight.
I caught highlights after, but
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. What songs Fat Joe got, bro?
Lean back.
He's got the song that's Ja Rule song. I got 100 guns, 100 bricks.
All I'm saying is that I would say from 2000 to 05, Ja Rule had it on lock. I don't see how Fat Joe wins that.
I did see a clip where
Until 50 came along. Shut that shit down.
yeah, shut that down quick. Because he was like, we doing the same thing. I can't have you around.
Clickety, clank.
What was it? Did you see Ja Rule? I saw that little clip where he was just kept every like other song Fat Joe would play. He was like, this ain't your song either. I was like, damn.
And they gotta do a better job picking these verses, man. Cause come on, man, because some of this shit's out of hand. Out of hand.
Also included in that versus battle, apparently Ashanti ran into her ex Nelly, and people started to speculate that they might be together. She said, "I had no idea. I'd see my ex, and I already have a man." I didn't know they were together for 11 years. Did you?
I didn't know that.
11 years. I had no idea.
Must be true.
That sounds
actually, I don't even think most people knew they wasn't together anymore.
Her lying ass.
Yeah.
She had no idea.
I mean, I'm sure she had to have known she was going to be used as a pawn in the versus thing. I mean, they both have a lot of music with Ashanti.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Ashanti, all first hits was all Ja Rule songs. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does she have any hits by herself?
Yeah, she's got hits by it. Don't do that.
Yeah, man.
I mean, apparently she wrote a lot of shit. So I mean,
Can't sing it.
Baby was a song. That was a good song.
she took lessons.
No, he needs a little.
She can't sing.
Man, y'all
She can't
about
sing.
to have everybody
She
pulling up.
can't sing.
All on who?
That's
On that?
okay. Hey, Post Malone can't either, but he's got a good career going.
I don't know what. Can you somebody please tell me what French Montana does? Not a rapper.
Wait, time out. What? He ain't worried about nothing.
Does he rap?
I don't really listen to French
He
Montana.
repeats himself a
There's
lot.
a couple of songs.
Does he rap though?
I thought he was the leader of the Paper Cup Boys. No, the Coke Boys. Paper
No
Cup
one's
Boys. that's
answering
Kevin
my
Hart.
question. No one's answering my question. Can a nigga rap? Because I hear him repeat a lot. Does he rap?
He has
Yeah,
two
that's
albums.
rapping. That's rapping. That's
Come on,
rapping.
man.
That's rapping?
He brought
Yeah,
Bad
he
Boy
ain't
back.
spitting. He's just rapping.
This nigga styles aloof.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
a repeat.
fuck it. He did it.
I'm
He
calling
started a
it-
new genre.
I'm calling recycled.
Ooh, I let y'all niggas see my little.
I'm gonna call
That's
him
my pin.
Recycle Montana, because that's all. I've never heard him rap.
Ooh, I like that. Recycle rap. That's the genre he started. Ain't worry about nothing. Ain't worry about nothing. Nigga, ain't worry about nothing.
This is an entertaining Verzuz apparently, because Fat Joe also was in hot water for calling it was a Lil Mo and somebody else dusty bitches, and they caught offense to it.
I think Fat Joe was drunk.
Yeah. No, he's
No,
lucky
I
he's
know
not
he
white.
was drunk.
I'm gonna say that there. That seems weird. He's lucky he's not white. If he was white, that nigga was gone. You remember nappy-headed hoes back in the day? I don't know if you guys remember that.
Viewers might, but we do.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be done.
Oh, he might been drunk. He was drunk for sure.
Yeah, he was
like,
drunk.
there's no way. He's
Dusty. I think that's his only saving grace because they have footage of him actually being drunk. So they're like, yeah, you know.
And he's like, from what they say about Fat Joe, that might be his saving grace too. They're like, I'm not gonna say anything. He's gonna fuck us up.
If I'm being honest, I don't really remember if Lil Mo can sing or not. I don't remember none of her music.
I don't either. I don't even know a song.
Well, she has some big ass lips.
What's the song? Somebody give me a song. This is a disrespectful ass podcast today.
Is it Superwoman? What was her song?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
That was one of them.
Fabulous Superwoman.
Yeah, wow.
Well, he was featured.
That song's
on it.
garbage. That song's garbage. Even the beat was garbage, and people like that for some reason. I didn't like that beat. Ba, 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 ba. I remember that. That was Lil Mo, huh?
She was on "Put It On Me," the Ja Rule song, and then she was on "I Cry" Ja Rule song, "Forever with Fabulous," "Can't Let You Go" with Fab, "Parking Lot Pimpin' with Jay. That's about it, nigga.
She wasn't on Superwoman. Who the fuck was on Superwoman?
Well,
She was on Superwoman.
She has
Okay,
some songs.
That was her song. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was her song. Okay.
yeah. That was her single for her album.
Yeah.
Because she was playing off the couple of singles she did for Fabulous.
Oh, Lil Mo. Did anybody clap when she came out? Were they like, oh,
No,
Lil Mo?
she wasn't there. She wasn't there.
She didn't come. Oh, I thought
She wasn't there.
Okay. Poor Lil Mo.
Yeah, I did. I knew she had some big lips. I remember looking at her lips. Like, man, I'm thinking, wow.
Wow.
You see
This
that
nigga here.
Look here, man. I was a 16-year-old boy. You know what's up. Shit. You know what it is.
Harry Palms, I know.
Hey, shit.
Moving on.
Before I
Nicki
knew
Minaj's
what it-
tweets about the COVID vaccine. Go ahead,
Well, let's
enlighten the
read the
people.
tweets. Yeah.
Tall Tales. Tall Tales.
All right,
I think she took flack for being an anti-vaxxer. I don't think that's what she was saying at all because she even said that she has a tour coming up and she's getting vaccinated so she can tour.
Well, we need to read the tweet or whatever first, and then we'll it'll make sense.
The tweet said, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the
Trinidad.
vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His Texas post became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding, so I pray on it. Make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bully." So she was just saying, don't be bullied into getting the vaccine. And I feel sorry for her cousin.
Time out. This is where dusty bitches come in because she called the wedding off. God damn.
Well, there's a reason. There's a reason why the wedding was cut off.
What's that, kid?
So, did y'all not read like some of the responses of what was likely what happened? It had nothing to do with the vaccine. He caught a STD. All those symptoms that they named off. Yeah, even doctors came in and was like, no, that sounds like he caught an STD. He's probably fooling around before the wedding, got burnt, and then used the excuse of the vaccine to try to get out of it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I see it. He says, the doctor said he probably had 2 STDs, chlamydia and gonorrhea.
Well, then I revert the dusty bitches. Apologize.
Damn. Why you get both?
I was about to say, man, don't slander her like that.
Seconds of Kevin Wendell and Kevin Wendell only. Please, Dusty bitches, don't come for us too.
Right.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Dusty bitches.
Oh damn. Black Twitter went off. It said, got an STD from a side chick. Blame the vaccine.
That's hilarious.
Everybody
I wish I would have read
that.
That's even better. That's better. That's funny. Nigga, she said he got the vaccine. His balls swelled up.
Everybody, get this shit out of their system now, because once this shit start popping, they're in cancel culture. Yeah.
Who, us? Oh no, man. No, man. I'm a sweetheart. I'm a sweetheart.
You gonna get canceled before we start?
Yeah.
It comes from love. We can't talk about dusty bitches. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's a dusty bitch move, and she would know it.
Come on,
If that was the case.
Come on now. Everybody know a woman that will always actually brought up out.
I left my nigga because his dick don't work. You like, so you didn't, that was it? That was all the love was the dick?
I can't imagine that pain he got. Shit. When Mitty ain't got no shit.
Yeah. His ball swelled up like.
He must have been with a nasty broad, man.
AKA.
Yeah,
like they are going to close the door.
Man, yeah, oh yeah. All right. Moving on.
Can this be the title? I'm kidding. I'm so kidding.
The title's gonna be swollen testicles.
Painful Love and Hip Hop gets 17 years for suspect activity.
Oh man,
Play
that's
stupid
enlightening
games.
people.
You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. What's his name? Maurice. What was it? Fayne? He obtained a PPP loan of $3.7 million, in which he used the money pretty much on everything but a business. He paid some child support, bought some jewelry, bought him a Bentley truck, and then he started a business with $900K, and he was found guilty of fraud, ordered to pay $4.4 million back to the government. And while you do that, go ahead and give us 17 years, pimp.
So what you're saying
in
is
prison, federal prison, nigga, not a county.
Full circle, he got into all this shit for Dusty Bitches.
Hey, Dusty Bitches. That gotta be a title now, Dusty Bitches.
Hey, if he didn't do the jewelry in the Rolls Royce, I would have been like, let him ride, man. The child support, at least he paid the kids.
Bro, look, you
and started a business.
You can't take government money for a business and then pay off your child support, dude. Come on.
Hey, no, you know what? At least he did it. He didn't just.
They have to give it back.
I gotta give him that.
No,
that would suck, huh?
No, they don't. I don't think they got it. I don't think they got it back. But now he's paying for it twice because now he got to pay this back.
Right.
Hey, fuck it. He got a deal. He did the stupid shit. Them kids didn't do it. So good. Good for them kids.
First of all, who else? 48,000.
40K.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. How many years is that? Well, he was about to go to jail anyway.
Right.
Hey, that don't mean nothing. A couple weeks ago, I read a story where a guy was brought into court for unpaid child support, and he was in his jumpsuit. Yeah, in jail. And he was like, the judge was like, why have you been paying?
Well, look at me. What you want me to tell you?
I said, damn.
He didn't look at the judge like, come on, nigga, really?
Because he was in the courtroom in his prison outfit, like, and he was handcuffed and shit. Like, the fuck you mean?
Make 42 cents a day.
Your Honor, I made 300 license plates and I got paid $15 on Monday.
This is horrible.
It's savage, bro.
You want to know what's cold? So this is the opposite of Fat Joe. If this fool was white, he wasn't going to jail. How about that one? They let him go. I don't know.
Hey, look, they coming. I know people who got PPP loans, and I said, hey man, you better be legit.
17 years?
They come to get you, man.
That seems like a lot. That's excessive to me.
Well, it's fraud. It's fraud and perjury.
Also, like
17 years. That's what I'm saying with the white shit. Because I know that's different. Those fools won't get no 17 years.
I mean, you gotta also understand, like that's a pandemic tax that they put on there because people that actually needed that money didn't get that money because people like him came in early.
Oh yeah, I'm not defending him, but I hope that didn't sound that way. Yeah, he going to jail for a long time for $3 million.
I mean, it might as well be life because I think he's in his 40s, right? It might as well be life.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how old is he?
You're not gonna be able to enjoy that when you come home.
I hope he got to live it up with that Bentley truck for a little.
Right.
Shit, they probably repossessed that shit.
Yeah, but I hope he got a week out of it or something.
Damn.
Look at
He's gonna be in jail. You remember when I pulled up in the Bentley?
It was nice for that whole week.
No,
Nigga, why you bragging? That's why you're here.
I hope that they didn't take the Bentley truck and now his baby mama's driving it around. And when she goes, if she sees him in prison, she pulls it, take that to the prison to see him.
I'm gonna be honest. I hope she's not driving around if it's $130,000. She better sell that motherfucker.
Well, if the child support was $40,000, she live in a decent area. She fine.
Right.
Unless it was 17 years.
All right, moving on. Comedy versus. Who you got? Who you want to see a comedy versus?
No, I don't want to see a comedy versus.
See, my thing is, are we talking stand-up or are we talking movies? Or are we just talking they stand up there and rag on each other? What are we talking?
Say you did stand-up comics. Who would you want to see?
We got this from what is the Cat Williams thing?
Yeah.
The Cat Williams, Kevin Hart.
Yeah. I don't take that one serious.
I believe that Cat Williams on the spot would be funnier than Kevin Hart.
I do. I think Cat Williams.
If they walk in with nothing pre-rented, no teams, no nothing, it's just blind. You got to come in blind and get these jokes off.
Is this sober Cat or
sober Cat?
No, we're talking about Cat Williams. Cat Williams at his best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't want to see no doped up Cat Williams doing push-ups.
I'm sure that's who made the statement.
It's fine as long as we're gonna speak for top of the game Cat. Okay. not fucked up Cat. I think he would smoke Kevin Hart because he's more of a comedian. Kevin Hart's more of like a Hollywood to me. So, but that's not what I would want to see. I don't know if get back to me. Y'all got a versus you would see. I don't know.
If we're talking walk in and just rag on you, are we talking anybody alive or dead or alive?
I was gonna say, is it dead or alive?
If we're doing dead or alive, I want to see Eddie versus Bernie Mac.
You said Eddie versus Bernie Mac?
Yeah.
Wait, which version of Eddie?
I'm talking delirious Eddie. I think that'd be hilarious. I'm talking Eddie that wrote Harlem Nights.
Versus Bernie Mac.
I think that'd be hilarious.
That would be good. That would be good.
Come on, Eddie.
I don't know who takes that.
You take Eddie.
I think I take Bernie.
You take Eddie at Harlem Nights, and then you take Bernie at the height of Def Comedy Jam. I think that'd be hilarious. I think that'd be a good battle.
Or Red Fox.
Red Fox is eating everybody.
Damn, why can't I think of the nigga's name? What's the nigga's name from Bebe's Kid?
Robert
Harris.
Harris.
I think I'm taking that motherfucker over damn near anybody.
Not Red Fox.
He was good on the
Fox. I don't know, man. I don't know. That nigga's
those two together, though.
You got
that's
to
watch
your ass.
That would be the versus.
That would be the versus, yeah. Red Fox versus Robin Harris, because they're good on the fly. They can talk a lot of shit.
You ain't walking out with your abdomen not hurting. Like, that shit's gonna be ridiculous. That would be ridiculous.
What about Mooney? Who you gonna see Mooney go up against?
Ooh.
Paul Mooney.
Mooney would just make somebody cry. They probably like, shit. Hey, man,
This was supposed to be friendly.
What's funny or fucked up is I think he would start with against somebody and end up pointing out some random white person in the crowd and educating them on some shit and just like they start roasting him and shit. You like, what the fuck? I just turned into a roast on the crowd. Like,
you know what? Mooney and Patrice, I would like to see.
Patrice
That would be
O'Neal,
a
yeah.
bad one. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm with Eddie on there. I think Moody would he'll start off like by trying to educate you, but he calling you stupid the whole time.
yeah, the whole time, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're not getting it,
yeah.
and he just keep pounding on. Like, yeah, I can see
But
that.
Patrice is, that's what I'm saying. Patrice is smart too, though, because he make it be interesting when you're like, oh, this nigga thinks I'm dumb. Look at this nigga. That would be fun.
What about newer comedians, man? I mean, we talking about a lot of old.
Yeah,
older
you.
Which should take some Aries Spears and something. A battle.
talking
Aries.
we talking Aries in his prime or Aries now?
Aries in his prime.
I
Not
feel
bitter, not
Yeah.
built up bitter Aries, but like Aries in his prime when he was. We got against Aries Spears.
I take Aries and Bruce.
Ooh, that's a good one. I was thinking.
I feel like Aries, he comes in with the impressions, but Bruce is pretty funny on the fly too.
That's no Aries can be. He can get raw and ruthless. So
I saw Aries live, man. My whole chest was hurting, man. I laughed so hard, man.
Jamie Foxx wouldn't be bad too.
Jamie Foxx is a bad motherfucker too, because he
I
can
don't
talk a
know.
lot of shit.
No, I think you gotta throw Jamie back with the Reds and the Robin Harris. You can't.
He talk a lot of shit. Jamie,
you can't just put.
I'm
put.
sure that's why he don't have that many friends in Hollywood, because he talk a lot of shit.
The shit be
When
funny.
it comes to like
lot of shit.
Halo and to Puff, all of them, like, he talk a lot of shit and he don't.
Does anybody know who Doug Williams is?
This is your conscience.
Does anybody?
At the Shackapalooza. Oh shit. I felt so bad for that dude. I said he's roasting the fuck out of this dude.
When are we gonna?
host.
When we gonna acknowledge that Jamie pretty much did the Doug what 50 did the job?
Yeah.
He pretty much hit him down in one day.
I feel like, I was like, that's worse. He did it in a day.
Cause he lost his whole career off that shit. Like this whole career, like he done. I ain't seen
He
him
wasn't
in
even the person to be aimed at. Like, he wasn't even getting aimed at.
It
He was
wasn't
like,
his roast.
He probably
he
said,
fucked
man.
up.
He probably said, man,
He
I'm
tried
gonna
to-
I'm gonna go host this Shaq roast. This is gonna be great for my career. No,
yeah.
it's gonna be the end.
Yeah, Jamie might have did him a favor.
What about-
maybe this ain't your road.
What about? but what about the ladies though? Can't forget about the lady comment.
Oh, well,
What about Wanda? Because Wanda
Sykes?
yeah, she go with the snapback too. She clapped back quick.
Who would she go against?
What's the one chick that did that Cat Williams movie?
Which one? You ain't talking about Lunel, right?
No, the skinny one.
Oh Lord, I forgot. Damn, you threw Lunel up there. She's a bad one too, though.
Yeah, she is. I'm thinking about the skinny one. Get the Cat Williams.
Melanie Camacho.
Yeah, Melly Camacho. Yeah.
Funny. Over, you take Melly over some more?
No, I'm talking. I'm talking about in that particular battle. You were saying.
Nah, I think Wanda eats her. I think Wanda's one of the greatest female comedians of all time. She's no, her clapback game is hilarious. Her written jokes may not be funny, but when you start talking shit to Wanda, she got something for you.
Yeah, she's built for that. She's built to just talk shit.
Ain't no party like a Biggie Shorty party.
And she's been there for a long time. But Lunel's different too.
Yeah.
Lunel is. She is.
What's the? Oh
She's
man,
pretty ruthless.
I forgot.
And
the
then make
lady's
you-
name.
She'll make you feel all awkward. And I suck your dick while I'm doing it to you. Like, hey, Lunel, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Every time I see Lou, I was like, yeah, I would just walk the other way if I was.
Yeah.
Cause you never know. I forgot her name. Let me look her up.
Oh, she's funny.
What about Cheryl Underwood? What about Cheryl Underwood?
Cheryl Underwood? I don't know. Not that sounds disrespectful, but no.
No.
I think Wanda Sykes I would want to see. Monique.
Adele Givens.
Simone for sure.
Monique in her prime are this new Monique that felt like the role's done her wrong.
Nah, prime. I ain't trying to. It would be different if she was doing it now. Like, oh, okay, Lizzo. Ooh, shit, I should have said that. That's, all right. Mark that one. You did it. You know how to edit.
No, everything stays in.
Damn it.
You might as well call us the Hovas. We do one take.
One take, the heavyweight podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I think the comedy role should be a good thing. What you thinking, Keith?
I think it would probably do better than the current Verzuz.
How do you structure that though?
Wrap that up.
I think you do 3 rounds of like 5 minutes apiece, and you just go. They go at it. They got to go at each other, and then like you got to have a round. You got to have a round where they go at each other, and then they have a round where they actually like do like maybe a 5-10 minute set, and then the final round where they really go back at each other.
So it's like, almost like a roast, because they do that right now, like a roast battle where they just go back and forth. But you're saying do a regular set in between?
Yeah. Because then that way you can know who the better comedian is, because they might take their joke and then flip it on them in the third round.
I think you know who the better one is out of a roast.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not. It's tough. It's tough because sometimes people just think built to just talk shit. Some people are really good at structured jokes. I don't know. I feel like
I do want to mention that we did not bring up Mr. Chappelle.
Yeah, because who the fuck is he gonna go against?
He has a whole different
different level.
Yeah, different level of because he gets political. He can get
Dave Chappelle should preside over every Verzuz. We talking about he should be sitting
there.
The
host.
Yeah.
And if they dare try to aim at him, he can flip it back on them.
Same hero, new boots.
Yeah, he'd make you not even know you were talking about till 3 months later. You're like, that motherfucker was talking about me. That motherfucker was talking about me. Yeah.
Moving on. Rapper Scarface gives him a kidney to save his life from COVID.
That's dope.
That's dope.
That was what his shit was. His kidney was fucked up from COVID.
Yeah.
Damn.
COVID attacks like major organs, so it attacks
I didn't know.
kidneys like that, and like they shut down.
Damn.
I think it's a dope thing. I think most children would give back to their parents if they could like that. I think most
her parents are parents. You know what I mean?
So
good old Scarface too.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I'm part of you now. You have a part of me. Besides the metaphorical. It's dope.
That means he didn't walk out. He didn't abandon them.
Yeah.
So that's dope. Praise his fucking Scarface. Get better soon, man. Glad to hear that.
Best to do it in the South. Shout out to Scarface. Best rapper in the South.
I'm not gonna call it no controversy.
All right, moving on.
Who you gonna say, Paul Wall?
Right.
No, hold on, Stutter. I want to hear who Wendell say can mess with Scarface in the South.
No, man, we're gonna keep going.
Okay. Let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving. Norm Macdonald died from his battle with cancer.
Shout outs. God bless him.
Yeah, rest in
battled
peace.
with cancer for a while and just kept it private, and he finally lost his battle with cancer.
Yeah, rest in peace. Norm was dope to me. Man Show, I didn't really watch the Man Show, but all his weird ass comedy was my shit. I love that shit. It's SNL. I don't know if y'all watched Mike Tyson Mysteries. Did y'all?
I've seen a couple episodes.
It's weird, but he's the pigeon on there.
I feel like Norm was one of those comedians that had that awkward timing that worked, that made him funnier. So he might say something real basic, but the timing in which he said it and the demeanor made it hilarious. So,
brilliant.
Loss for the company.
I remember him from things like being Lucky the Dog and Dr. Dolittle. I believe he was also Death in Family Guy, wasn't he? For a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Rest in peace, son.
Much like that's a mystery.
Moving on. Lack of beds available at hospitals due to COVID, and nurses are currently resigning as well. Your thoughts and takes?
Because of vaccines that are resigning?
Yeah.
Well, that's they'll replace them.
Definitely will. That is one field that where you can throw a rock and they got a whole school around the corner full of them. That is true. But the one thing you can't replace is experience. But
I was gonna say, I mean, yeah, you can find bodies, but
They'll gain it.
yeah. I mean, to me, the sad thing to me is the lack of beds, because you have people who really need beds, and now hospitals are being forced with decisions to turn patients away. And I know in New York, I heard that it's on the physicians to make a decision. And so if they have two patients here, they're being told to treat the one who's most likely to make it, pull through. And I said, how do you judge that? Now, that's to me, it's a weird thing, but I get it. Lack of resources. You have to monitor your resources. You don't want to waste them. I feel like, so, it's a tough situation. And as far as the nurses go, I mean, it's their God-given right to refuse it. But like I said, it's also the company's right to say, well, you don't work here. So, shouts out to them and for standing up for what they believe. Whether you believe what they believe or not.
But isn't that awkward to you though? Like they're gonna fall on that, but you're out of beds. Why?
Well, they're out of bed because of the rising COVID cases.
Why? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean that I don't want to get too deep in it, but I mean just the vaccine doesn't stop you from contracting.
It doesn't stop you from catching it, but it keeps you out of the hospital, right? So
some people,
but the numbers would be different if they was more vaccinated.
But you would also think that working in the health field, I would feel like you'd be more inclined to receive the vaccine regardless of reservation, because you are way more likely to become in contact with someone who has contracted it than if you didn't.
But that to me is the unfortunate part, is how far we've gone into our it's not even a lot of it feels political, but I don't know what it is right now. It's something different. And we've gone too far into it where it's like, damn, you're gonna put yourself on that for this. So I mean I'm always with do what you're gonna do. Live your life. You can't let nobody control your life, but damn. It's almost like it's being controlled a little bit.
All I'm saying, man, they keep offering these nurses $100 an hour. I might have to switch careers.
I've seen a few times my brother was offered some way more than $100 an hour.
Ooh.
And he's a traveling nurse, so.
Oh, so he make money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I knew a critical RN that traveled. He only worked 10 days a month.
Yeah,
he makes
making well over 6 figures a year, and he had 20 days off. He was 10 days on, 20 days off. I said, damn, that sounds terrible, but I can work that 10 days when I got 20 off.
Shout out to my brother who's in Chicago, two-step. Right?
Shout out. You say he in Chi-Town?
Yeah, in Chi-Town doing a two-step competition.
Oh,
what are you guys?
Who do they play since they can't play Kelly no more in the competition?
Good question.
Who said you can't? I haven't been to Chicago. I don't know if they are or not. They might be.
They probably
might be. And I'm not the one to tell them not to.
I'm not going to tell them not to.
I'm not going into Chicago. They need to turn this shit off.
All right,
Chicago, one of those places. You tell me from Chicago, you instantly get respect from me. Ooh, he might be a shooter. I mean,
oh, I was hanging out with this crazy white boy from Chicago at a party, talking mid-conversation. He just goes, "Hold on," and then runs off and punches somebody in the mouth. And I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
They with the shit.
So yeah, I will not tell them to stop playing that game.
Yeah. They step in there all they want.
Moving on, the bodies of the 13 soldiers are brought back to the States this week. I saw many things, including here, down the way at the freeway. They had a light ceremony for them as the bodies were brought back. They had the 13 flags and had a bunch of firefighters and police and all service workers with their lights on, paying homage and respect. Dope thing to see.
Just a tragedy that those
they had to do it more often.
They had to lose their lives when I don't feel like it was necessary, but you know,
they should do it more often to me. Like more often too. You know how many times I sat there and looked at a screen fucking every night and saw a list of dead people that were fucking 18 years old? Like every night. I'm like, that shit don't make it here. We need to do that shit more often. But prayers to their families. Glad that they saluted. And they sacrificed it all.
Yeah. Ultimate sacrifice.
So I guess at this time, we'll get our questions off. Everyone has questions for me, I guess, this week. And also,
Do we?
Yeah, the birthday man.
And also, Maurice mentioned this last week. I'm just gonna throw it in there if you guys have something. There's music picks for this week, along with your TikTok video.
Okay. What are we doing first?
Questions, I guess, so that can build up to your TikTok video. So if
Mr. Wendell, you can go first.
Oh. Hey man, yeah. Why you say it like that? Am I just a weirdo like that?
Rack them up, nigga.
What you want me to say? Hey, nigga, up top, you go first.
All right. Now, what was your aha moment, if you remember, with rap? When did you know?
Like aha moment that I wanted to do, or aha moment where I knew I was nice?
That you knew was nice.
Yeah, I think I was probably like 23 or 24. I was going to school. I came back from school from Musicians Institute of Hollywood, came back and did a mixtape, and I did a few features with a bunch of local artists. I had like 6 artists, and I knew I was nice because not only was I able to hang with the 6 artists that were on the song, but the respect that I got from the other 5 artists rather, for these features, it kind of gave me the moment where I was like, oh shit, I got it, nigga. I can do this. Like, because if I'm hanging with these niggas who I respect on these songs, then that must mean I got something. Because I feel like if never shy away from the shit, you just kind of welcome it. So that was the moment where I was like, okay, I can do this shit. And that clicked for me. That was the fuck up mixtape. I remember that shit.
Dope. We'll do something. Pick places in the world, any place in the world. Take 2 weeks vacation. Where?
This nigga got
Where would I go?
Huh?
I said you got all my questions. I should have went first.
I think I'd go. I don't know why I would say this, but like Australia. I don't know why.
So you don't have a why? Damn, you just gonna go to Australia? You know what's down there?
Do you know that like 13 of the 20th deadliest animals are in Australia?
That's what I'm saying.
I take my chances. I don't know.
All right, I'm
I
having to
guess
step
stay
in
in
on
this
this one.
city. Stay in this city. What
Yeah.
did we offend you with talking about Australia? You Australian
Yeah.
Aussie?
I have some friends that live down there. I'm not going to stand
my
for the
bad,
slander. I'm not going to stand
We're
for the
not
slander.
slandering them, but they do have deadly animals, man.
They got spiders a foot long. Like, who wants to deal with this?
I'll be honest. I also just want to see the whole toilet thing. I want to see it go the opposite direction and be like, nigga, do you see this shit? All right. I'm a simple man.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask you the same thing about podcasting. Now, what made you like get into this?
We'll maybe get
I know.
into it.
Yeah, what made you go? Let's do this shit.
I felt like I talked to myself enough. Maybe I should
Like out loud and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I like it. Me too.
So I was like, let me try with a microphone in front of me. Why the fuck not? Like, but I talk to myself a lot. So I just figured, well, let's try it out. I mean, I'm still figuring myself out in it, but I figured, why the fuck not? I haven't had that aha moment like, this is my shit, nigga. But I'm getting my legs on.
We working. We're trying to figure it out. But okay, so you talk to yourself a lot, and then you went, let's record this shit, nigga.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I got dope ideas.
All right. Now I think we did yours. Yours of rappers. I want a top 5 lyricists.
Top 5 lyricists, just
for
bars.
Me.
Yeah, for you.
Okay.
Number 1.
Okay. Royce. Number 2. Eminem. Number 3. Fabulous. Number 4.
Nice.
And Jadakiss. Number 5.
Very nice. I like the Fab pick.
This nigga over here don't like listening to Fab.
You don't like Fab?
Hey.
I tried telling him to play one of the dopest fucking albums, and he wasn't interested in it. It's dope ass album.
It's too much of the singing shit. You gotta not listen to the singing, Fab.
I gotta be in the mood for the whole East Coast shit. I'm not really.
Oh damn! But you got that fucking Philly hat on. What the fuck you talking about?
That's my team. That's my team. I mean,
You know what? I shouldn't expect anything less from this man after his barbecue slander from.
Oh, he's still hot. He's been mad the whole week.
Yo, when I played it back, I said Keith mad when I talk shit about Texas barbecue.
He barbecued all
no, I was just
week.
saying I didn't I wasn't introduced to rap from I didn't really get into East Coast rap till I was maybe high school, so it's not I don't have that connection to it rather. Although I do listen to a lot of East Coast rappers, Fab's just not. Although I respect his ability, from what I've heard, he's just not one guy. I go, oh my god,
to that fucking album and get back
around to it.
Because Jadakiss and him go bar for bar throughout that whole damn
Jada got bars.
If he can go bar for bar with Jada, that should let you know where he sits. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight you. It's your birthday.
I'm just saying. Look, I'm saying bar to bar. If he can match bar to bar. Now there's a reason why Jada agreed to do an album with this nigga. It's not just because he was some whatever nigga. Like these niggas went bar for bar with each other. Like
how many times a nigga spell his name?
None.
Because I'm out once he starts spelling his name.
You ain't done that in a while, nigga. That's how I know you ain't listening to Fab. He did that in the beginning, which is smart for branding, but he hasn't done that shit in a long time.
I said this nigga spell his name one more time.
You ain't forgot it. F-A-B-O.
I'm saying that shit that was all marketing. It was genius.
All right.
Where would you like to see us, the heavyweights, in the next decade?
I would like to see this spawn into other ventures and this become a great source of revenue and possibly touring from it.
We don't.
And but having like this spawn into like other podcasts and other ventures and like possibly a YouTube channel where we do like other stuff, but like a financial aspect to where we all can make some money off of this and build it into other things and like I said, a tour would be dope just to be like go tour and do it live for people throughout. That's what I see in 10 years.
We actually accomplished the heavyweight tour. That'd be dope. That'd be a different way than we viewed it, but
imagine an arena with a giant logo behind us of Tajor doing all these different venues. That would be dope to me. You could even switch it up to where, so for a certain portion, it's the podcast, but then you could do a stand-up show, a rap show, this show, that show, but it's a one giant thing that becomes all these different entities in one.
Get this
The
man
heavyweight tour.
Get him a what?
Get him a notebook so he can write these ideas down.
What I'm saying, that's a
What is
dope
it?
concept. Like you
It's
have it to
recorded.
where it's a podcast / a show / all these different things. Like I see it. I can see it.
For sure.
Okay. That's my 5.
Okay.
It's a solid 5, I think.
Enjoy
I
it.
took all of Mo's.
Three of them. It's cool. But you didn't take the niggerish ones though.
Use it in a sentence.
Oh, it's finna get real niggerish, and I said finna. So my first question, Stutter McFly, aka Stutter Boy, aka that guy. Breast or thigh?
What are we talking about?
You figure that out.
We talking chicken. I'm a breast man. I'm sorry.
If we talking not non-chicken?
I'm an ass man.
Oh. Okay.
So neither?
But if I had to choose, I guess titties. But I'm a ass man.
I mean, I would hope so if you had to choose between titties and thighs. Look at them thighs, nigga.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
What besides your beautiful children, what motivates you?
Just wanting betterment of myself, and wanting better for my family down the road. Just that motivation of just wanting them to have something to successful wise, like they can know that they can rely on when I'm not here anymore. That motivates me more than anything else, is because I don't want to fail them. I don't want to fail at providing for them. So I guess the motivation of just wanting to be successful, just so I can provide. Period.
Okay. That's good. All right. This one's a little more lighter. Your son he's about to be 4, correct?
So,
Okay. So you got about 3 years because he's already 5 feet tall. Before he challenges you.
Tejor Robinson.
Yeah. Before he challenges you for men in the house, how are you preparing for this day? Because
We
your son
size
is-
each other. We size
he's
each
on
other
site.
up every day.
because he's on site.
Yeah, I know. We size each other every day because he has hands. He likes to take flight on people.
I've had those hands. I've sampled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We size each other every day. I look
Every
at
day?
him and I say, you know what? It's gonna happen soon. I feel it.
Okay.
You gonna catch me sleeping? Peace.
Okay. I guess this one's actually a 2-part question. So in a couple years when he fights you for men in the house, you prepare for that. So in about 10 years, when your beautiful daughter Ava, outbars you, what are you gonna do then?
I make sure our finances are in order and ride the wave. Make sure. What can I do? It's not gonna be no longer my career that I'm
You gonna
worried
take your
about.
name?
You can take Stutter Girl. She can do what she needs to do,
Huh?
or whatever pronoun that's gonna be popular at that point. I don't know.
Okay.
Stutter they, Stutter there. They're here. Stutter there. Where?
Okay. Next question would be, let me see. What do you feel as a person you could improve on for yourself, not for anybody else? I'm not that you're doing this so that the family is good or that the kids are good, but what do you feel like you could improve on so that you're at a better level, better mental state, better all around for yourself?
Health, fitness, and just finding more of a spirituality for myself, as far as to be able to not be so hard on myself, like finding a better way to cope and not let the stress get to me. The stress kills.
Okay. So looking for a way to cope. That's interesting you said that, because my last and final question is, nigga, when I'm getting these bars?
Possibly next week. I've been writing. So
Can we confirm, like, a definite?
I don't confirm. You know me. I've never promised shit. Nigga, I'm not changing today. I never promise shit. If it happens, it happens. I never like to force anything. If it's forced, it sounds forced. Then the shit don't sound right.
Nigga, you told me to keep up. I'm trying to keep up.
Oh, my nigga is jagged edge. Nothing is promised.
Okay. All right. Mr. Keith?
It's a good one, hell yeah.
Man, having to come up with these damn questions on the fly.
Why?
He's a hell of a guy.
What's the one thing you really want but can't afford yet?
Completely do my backyard the way I want, with like the pool and the whole nine. Can't afford this shit yet.
Nigga, you could have pulled. I'm gonna just jump the fence.
Why don't you just go to the front door?
Because if I don't call first, he won't open the door.
To do my whole backyard up the way I want. That's the one thing I want to do. I can't afford it, because I keep looking at it and I'm like, all the things I want to do, I can't afford yet. But there's a lot of shit. I'm like, pool, this, that, this.
You'll get it. I know you will.
Yeah,
Nobody's determined as you are. That's for sure. You get it.
Podcast take off faster. Yeah.
What do you wish you knew more about in terms of knowledge in a certain subject or skill, or?
I think how to, because I grew up so isolated, I would want to know more about, I guess, knowing how to interact with people on a more of a social level. Because I really don't pick up on certain social cues well. Because I grew up isolated, so there's certain things that I pick up on, and I'm like, I don't get that. And I noticed that a lot of successful people that I look up to, they tend to all have that ability to connect with certain people on a certain level to pretty much win them over to be in their corner. As far as like, I guess influence. I always envy people that, not envy, but looked up and said, wow, like they really know how to do that well, and I never picked up on that because of how I grew up. So the isolation caused that, but learn how to read people better and as far as gaining influence, because there's motherfuckers that can talk, that can hustle like that to get people on board to what they're trying to do. I feel like that's a strong skill that I don't think I knew enough about.
I think it's the tipping point. Check out the tipping point.
All right.
I'm glad well.
This is actually the one question I actually had written down. It's pretty well known, especially for those that follow the podcast, that you're into music. Knowing everything that you know currently right now about how the music industry works, the trends, the fads, all that stuff. If you was able to go back in time to, let's just say just before things really started like kind of popping off for you, would you change anything to be able to get put on?
I think the way it works now and the way I've seen it and the way it eventually ended up becoming, I think I would have learned more about kind of jumping on certain things like not just SoundCloud, but the independent avenues that they have, YouTube, all that early. Because the thing now that I see is not just all artists aren't just artists now. They're producers, they're videographers, they're this, they're that, they're this. But like the avenues that they have, that if I would have picked up on sooner, I would have took. It's like YouTube. Before YouTube took off and everyone now had YouTube as a platform. If you got it early, and same thing with SoundCloud, etc., you could use those avenues to be independent and not need a label, and in fact only use a label for distribution. If I had known, picked up on that sooner, I would have taken that shit and ran with it and never looked back as far as fuck needing a label, fuck this, fuck that, just make the most of the videography and make my own videos, content, not just be a rapper, but like a content creator for YouTube before it became something to where it's very hard to make money on YouTube. I think with the ideas that I had that I just never took advantage of, I could have made a lot of money on YouTube just because that you see what people did and you're like, I used to do that every day. I didn't realize that was something that you could make money with. Like, you were like, damn, I could have just, what I did every day was people were doing, they just decided to turn the camera on like that. And it was shit that I was doing to myself. I was recording it. I wouldn't upload it, or I didn't have a means to upload it. Had I known now, then I would have I would have chronicled all of it. It'd be all online.
I didn't ask that question because I thought it was going to be asked, so that's good.
Hmm.
I did that.
Oh.
It's dope.
I mean, this one is not as deep as other ones, but what's something you've been meaning to try but haven't gotten around to it yet?
Stand up, or even just doing a video, like a funny video.
I can find that.
I would like to do stand up or some variation of comedy because I enjoy and I get it. I just don't know if I can perform it, but I get it and I know I could create it. I don't know if I could do it just for me or if I could make it or help someone else do it.
We can go do that.
Because I definitely know I can create the content. I've written before and kept it to myself, and I was like, this shit's. And the thing is, I studied Dave Chappelle so hard that I got what it was that he was trying to go for when he would do things where he was explaining certain things and it was funny, but it also had a point behind it, and that was the shit that I liked. I tried to study that form of it, where it's like not just making the joke, but trying to have a message or a point behind it or a lesson. So that was what I enjoy the most. So when I would write to myself, I was like, this would be dope, and then I would use like something from my past and then incorporate it with a joke or something behind it. But the main point is like a life lesson that the audience would maybe catch or not.
The heavyweight skits coming soon.
Yeah, I'm definitely for that. I was already thinking of skits, but yeah, I'm definitely for that. Doing skits and putting them on TikTok and YouTube.
Let's not call nobody dusty, Kevin.
We gotta make the time work. You know us. Busy.
I mean, doing these weekly, it's been a challenge, but it's interesting.
We'll make it. I mean, this is growing pains. We're gonna get there. I think we're all determined. We said
I'm
this.
so tired. I don't even know if that was 4 or 5.
I think it was 4.
4.
What would a mirror opposite of yourself be like?
Highly popular, highly outgoing, and highly popular, outgoing, and talkative to everyone, friendly to everyone is the exact opposite of me. And because the only thing that would
What
flip.
the fuck are you what, nigga?
I'm not the popular talkative one, okay? But I am.
But I ain't never seen. Walk up and say, "Get the fuck away from me, nigga."
But I'm not. But I'm saying, I'm at the same time, I'm an introvert.
You're not bubbly.
Yeah, I'm not all bubbly. So the opposite of me would be a bubbly motherfucker that was probably a fucking pessimist. But I'm the opposite. I'm to myself and optimistic. There's like.
I've said it many times. He's selectively social.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
if I
but
gotta
he's
know
popular.
you and trust you.
He's
I'm not
popular.
Yeah. I don't know what he says that. He
Maurice
said,
is way-
I agree with him.
Maurice is way more popular than me.
Nah.
I'm not popular.
Nah,
Andy.
people just hate me. That's not that's not the popularity you want.
Oh, they just know this nigga. Here comes Mo.
All right, if anything, I'm well known but not liked because niggas don't like me for either what they feel I represent, either what they're not or whatever. But like if they're upset that I represent positivity or they like that I have a talent or ability that they don't have, then they feel that type of way about me. But I know I'm well known, but I'm not popular.
Anybody that don't like you, fuck 'em.
There's a lot of them, and there's a stalker that loves.
I
fuck
just
on
still don't
every-
get these niggas. I don't understand it still.
Fuck them.
But yeah. Yeah, fuck them. Niggas are weird niggas to me. I don't like this guy. He's a good
Weird
dude.
ass
You're
nigga.
like, it's a weird ass thing to not like.
It happens. It is
The
what
craziest
it is.
thing is when you ask my, oh, why you don't like them? Then they have no reason. I just
Yeah, that's
don't.
usually what it is with me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like that nigga. It'd be like, okay.
No, you don't like yourself. That's what the problem is.
Insecurity.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Wow, shit.
that would be the opposite of me, is a motherfucker that's bubbly and talkative to everybody, but pessimistic. Me, I'm the opposite. I'm talkative I'm to myself, not so bubbly, but I am optimistic as fuck. And Maurice, Kevin, etc. will tell you I'm not really a pessimistic guy. I'm more of an optimistic guy. Like I could see the silver lining.
It's so irritating.
Oh, it would be the nega Andy. Or the nega stutter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that motherfucker would be like, I don't trust that nigga, but he talks to everybody. That'd be the opposite of me. I don't trust him, but he's so fucking bubbly. Like, fuck, like.
I did have one more question. I know.
All right, shoot.
Well, I mean, I don't know if a lot of people know, but you played high school ball, and you're a lefty. In your prime, do you think you could take Dennis Schroeder?
Yes, I can take him now.
Oh shit! Can we set this up?
8-10.
Shit.
Hold on.
Just give me a month with Mike Tyson as my trainer, and I'll take this nigga.
Nah, a month with you gonna be breaking backboards with your shot. When Tyson is your trainer,
Hey, it is what it is.
the ball is going through the backboard. It's not going through.
Line
the
him up, nigga.
He just punching the ball.
Okay.
Those are the questions.
Zaza.
Interesting questions. I enjoyed them. Guess now we can move on to the TikTok questions or TikTok videos. Anybody got a TikTok video they wanted to share with people that you thought was hilarious this week?
Mine are not mine. I only did like that one, but it's not new. It's just I like it. The one where the dude's dude with the mustache talking about customers when they come in, like, oh, like, can you go check in the back? No, I can't check in the back. Where would I go check in the back? It's the same shit that's always in the back. A time card. I don't remember his name. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to remember that. I love that dude. About customers coming in.
I came across a skit this week on TikTok where the guy was doing an impersonation of E40 if he broke out of jail, and that shit had me in tears.
Said if he broke out of jail?
Yeah. It's the guy's page is official Minx.
Official Minx.
And I got it right here. I put it.
Check this out. See, I was raised up on that street, the sidewalk, that concrete. Well, they be coming up missing if you make Norty your enemy to block. Sidewalk where you're
Would you guys see the whole video? So how he's acting too, like.
Is that a Minx? Oh, Minx, I remember. Minx he's funny. Minx is good. He's one of those Kawhi, right?
Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, he does impersonate. It's funny. He's funny. What you got, Steph?
I shared this with you last week. I just thought it's just, I guess, proof to Kevin's take on the Dusty bitches. But it was Princess Glitterhead, the chick that is toothless, and she puts on the entire face and looks like a completely different person.
Oh my God, I hate you for bringing that up. I was like, man, you know how mad you would be? Oh my God.
Hold on, I can't be the only person that saw that and then instantly thought of the scene of I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah, where you pull off the arm and the legs, and everything was fake. Yeah, but it disturbed me because I'm like, shit, like they could literally get away with completely being a whole different person.
That shit
makeup.
Fair.
Yeah.
If I was single, man, I would try it as a man and be like, get a whole bunch of fake muscles and shit, and then just the next morning, just, blah, what's up? This what you got. Hey, but my mouthpiece is nice, so. Oh, what's this guy? It's Scott Seiss, S-E-I-S-S, the guy was talking about the retail.
Okay.
Talking about customers. I feel like we should probably put those out, huh? Unless we're shitting on the people. We don't put their name on it.
Put them in the links in.
I don't know if I should put mine in. That's because I just feel like it's just proof positive that makeup and.
But that was the point, right? Of the TikTok video. So I guess you put it out there. But that was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad. She looked like a 56-year-old meth head and then went to looking like a late 20s something you want to bake on the first night. It was weird. I said, damn, this is witchcraft. This is witchcraft.
This is witchcraft. Yeah. What about you, Keith?
Man, y'all know I don't watch TikTok.
That's right.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
The one adult above us. Shit, because
make me look bad.
None of us should be on TikTok, to be honest.
Look, I'm on TikTok for two reasons. One is the laugh. The second one, you can fund the break.
Yeah,
I'm on TikTok to be a content creator.
I just do things. I'm not.
It don't matter where I start the car as long as I park in the right garage.
Damn.
Apparently, people like the cooking. I don't know that. They're like,
you know what? To be honest, I follow a lot of DIY stuff because I do a lot of shit myself. I follow the landscaping stuff because I cut my own goddamn grass, and I follow a lot of cooking stuff. I like to cook. So, and I have a lot of conscious stuff. But you know, I also have the.
Oh, did you see this shit I put up? I was so mad, man. I put up the one I made spaghetti. I was trying to make spaghetti from scratch, like the noodles.
Yeah.
Oh, hours.
You got fucked the noodles or something, right?
And then I fucked the noodles up. Like if I cut some of that video out. I was dejected. I'll do it again, but golly, that shit hurt. All that work.
I'm gonna take study's advice and start posting some shit. Like once my phone get here Friday, my new phone with a better camera.
Oh, he just flexed on.
Smoking meats and shit. You should do that. You should definitely.
He just flexed on his iPhone 13 shit. He just flexed.
I know. I tried to gloss over it. He just went like
Pro Max.
The new one that's.
I'll have it in a couple of months, probably.
Just get it Friday.
He gonna have it. He gonna have it Friday.
I'm gonna pick you up Thursday. All right, look here. All we gotta do is stand outside of Ontario facility. I already know what the truck number is. They might have.
You can't discuss this on air. What are you doing?
Damn, you're right.
I am not this man. My name is not him. I am Stutter McFly. I am Andy. I am not that nigga that you guys love to confuse us for. Okay, do not put me in the middle of this shit.
Hey, watch this. This is gonna be up on Monday. I'm gonna have Apple at my door on tomorrow.
Hello, sir. No, they're probably at your door already. They don't have to be on air for them to know. Apple knows.
I'm just saying, Keep. I know a couple of locations of some warehouse locations.
Nah, I don't know shit.
Well, Andy, looks like we'll be carrying a couple of episodes by ourselves while these niggas sitting in jail.
Come on, man. Nah, I'm just playing.
The Shine phone.
I'm just playing. I don't do nothing to risk my daughter to grow up without a father. I'm here for her.
There you go. That's what's up.
It's that time again.
These is jokes.
We're rounding in the last few minutes of this podcast. I don't know if you guys want to do music takes. You just want to do the I don't have any stutters in today.
I got a trucker story.
Got a trucker story?
Yeah, I got a trucker story.
What's the trucker story?
Some these security guards.
This is a recent one.
A couple of days ago, top flight security thought he, gonna puff his chest out, and I said, "You picked the right one today, buddy." So we exchanged some words. He was very rude to me, and I just sat there. I didn't move. I didn't go forward. I didn't go backwards. And after about an hour and a half, and the line was around the corner, because could nobody else get in, they changed their mind. So I just want to let people know once again, I don't work for you. Fuck you. And I still got paid. Thank you. Quick trucker story, baby.
Was you
Everybody's
That was
pulling
not
up
a
next
fucking-
week.
That wasn't a fucking story. That was a flex.
Oh, it was a flex?
That was a
But
flex.
it was a story, though.
It wasn't really a story.
Okay.
It was more
it-
of a flex because you didn't tell him what the guy was doing, how he was acting.
Oh,
how
he was.
gave you
He
attitude.
gave me attitude. It was hot. In his defense, it was hot as fuck that day. Okay, but that ain't my problem. You hot nigga. I'm in this AC. It's crispy in here, nigga. My
was he
nipples
in
are
like
hard.
one of them booths? Was it like a booth?
He had to walk out. Check people in and stuff like that. So he had a little attitude.
He had to walk from AC though.
Yeah, he had to
From
walk
the
out of the AC. And, so he was a little mad. But nigga, I mean, you applied for the job.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't.
Now if he was in a booth, it's like, come on, shoot the nigga some bail.
It's just funny because we always run across these random security guards that feel like they run the company. Like, oh, I'm the gatekeeper. You can't do nothing without me. And I tell them I don't care. I'm getting paid whether I pick this shit up or not. I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, the longer you make me wait, the more money I'm making. So you're doing me a favor while you think you're effing me over. So as long as I'm off the clock by 6:30, I'm happy. So I don't really give a damn what you're doing.
So it's an older gentleman or a younger gentleman?
He's a little young kid. Probably about
Maybe matters. I was overhearing all this because, as you know, we talk on the guy made such a big deal, and I said if it was truly over the fucking just opening the back door of his trailer, didn't the nigga just do it himself instead of like telling him he had to do it? If you were really that and it was causing this much of a traffic jam, wouldn't you just open the back door yourself to look to see if the trailer's empty instead of making a bigger deal than it needed to be for an hour and a half?
Wait. That's all he wanted was you to get out and go check that, and he walked over there?
That's it.
But his tone, first he didn't say anything to me, then it was his tone. Then he kind of like, had a little bass in his voice. So I was like, nah. I said, look here, man, I come here every day, pimp. I ain't never did that. I ain't doing it. You can do it. You can do it. How I say it?
He's saying it all calm now, nigga. That was not the tone.
I had bass in my voice, nigga. I'm a man. You puff your chest up, I puff mine up. We can go. I'm not gonna lose my job, but you might lose yours if I lose mine. So he called his supervisor and all that. It was big.
I was listening in, and there was no calm in this nigga making sound like his voice was calm, nigga. It was with the shits back and forth. He's
I was with it.
Shits? I'm with
I was
the
with
shits.
it.
He thought he was Luther. He made himself Luther Vandross.
Hey, look, man, he was talking very disrespectfully. And when I finally got inside the building, I was talking to the people inside, and the manager came out, and I said, hey, look, man. I said, he was talking rude to me, so fuck him. I said, you need to fix him, because I'm not going to do it. I said, it's the second time, second different guard. I said, I don't give a damn about coming here. I said, honestly, I don't want to come here. So keep giving me reasons not to come. So.
And then that's it. We're going to take care of that, sir.
Well, sir, that's our new procedure. I said, okay, that's new procedure, so I'm gonna do this next time I come? Yeah, okay. Pulled up Monday, didn't do it. Pulled up Tuesday, didn't do it. Pulled up Wednesday, didn't do it. So, yeah. Top
With that
flight.
being said, I don't have stutters this week because I've
Because you're
like I
the
said,
birthday man.
birthday man, but more and less than that, I just wanted to say rest in peace to my cousin who we put the rest yesterday.
Yes, rest in peace.
Condolences.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace,
Cheers.
Nathan.
Cheers your
Nathan
family,
Jordan.
man. Rest in peace, Nathan. Family is everything, man.
And the thing that I learned yesterday I didn't know about my cousin is that he was an All-American in football.
Dope.
Oh, nice.
And he was in the same class as Randy Moss.
Dope.
I thought that was dope. That was a little insight I learned at the funeral. I had no idea because my at the time when I got to know my cousin more, he was a pastor already, a coach, all that. To know that like he had 2 masters and a PhD, and it was just like that's dope that he turned his whole life around. He had lost a scholarship in football and all that shit. So it's like it's dope. It was dope to hear those stories that I never heard.
Glad you got to hear him at least too.
And I found my own a childhood picture I never had that they used for him. They thought it was him. So a baby picture I'd never seen before.
Did you share that?
I didn't share it. I have not shared it yet. I just thought it was weird because my mom brought it up to me and she said, "This was you." I remember buying you that shirt. That was not your cousin. That was you. I said, "Oh, I thought we looked alike, but." There's a baby picture that I'd never seen in my life because I didn't think I had any. It popped up yesterday, and I thought that was dope too.
Oh, that's really cool. So that's your first baby picture you saw of yourself, really?
And yeah, in the past 20-something years, all the pictures that ever existed of me when I was a baby disappeared. And
Wow.
I thought I'd never see one. And then, like I said, my mom after the service came up to me with the obituary and said, "Does this picture look familiar to you?" I said, "Well, he looks like me when he was little." She said, "It's not him, that's you." I said, "Oh." She's like, "I remember when I bought you the shirt." Oh shit! I said, "Oh, that's me when I was 1 or 2 years old." I never. That was dope to see.
Yeah.
What's up? Memories,
Glad you got that
man.
moment.
Memories.
But yeah. With that being said,
Yes,
it's
sir.
in the Heavyweight Podcast. I'm Stutter McFly. With these 3 guys.
I am Kevin Wendell.
Mo. The man.
Keith,
So,
I'm too tired. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it.
Come on, Keith. Come on, Keith.
Nah.
anyway, this has been the episode 13. We'll be back next week with episode 14. Hope you guys have a great weekend, a great rest of your week, or wherever you're doing. Be blessed. Thank you. Peace out. Much love.
Boom.